Hello everyone. We'll just have a quick recap on what we have seen in the last class about the pulse oximeter. We basically go with the normal range of the pulse, and once we are okay with it, we'll be looking into the abnormality that found in the anatomy of the heart. And once you are okay with the normal and abnormal value, we design a product which is used to measure or calculate your pulse rate. There are certain manual methods are there are automatic methods are there are electronic gadgets which used to continuously monitor your pulse rate through pulse oximeters, and it is even used for the saturation of your oxygen in your blood also. It used to describe those kind of factors because it's an added advantage when you get any kind of pulse oximeter in it. So now I'm going to show you some kind of video which talks about a medical product that is nothing but the pulse oximeter, where they'll be explaining about the working procedures of how the pulse oximeter works, and then it moves on to certain key points where there your case study actually starts, because we have discussed about the certain design that is available. Those designs because are like you got it from somewhere else, from through the net, or like you have got it from your books that you have studied. The thing is that as the innovation part goes, we have faced so many issues during implementation of a real product, because we are able to provide a prototype or a product spec for any kind of innovations, but still when it comes to the feedback end, the people will give a lot of feedback on how the product has to be receiving those product. Apple has given a lot of products also. So now just have a look at it. So this is a Devon medical product company, which is producing the pulse oximeter range. Now just have a quick recap of how this pulse oximeter works. It has an LED light shown here. You can see through the video where you have to supposed to keep your finger. That is nothing but an IR sensor which is placed there due to detect your pulse. So how it is detected? It is taken from the ratio of oxygenated cells and non-oxygenated cells, which gives a normal SpO2 range of 95%. So how this actually works out, it's a very simple procedure. Once the product is developed, you need to put out your battery. That battery powers the unit, and from that, you can get your pulse rate out of it. And once it is done, you have to supposed to place your finger in the product so that it calculates some kind of vital parameters in it. So the first yellow one shows that is SpO2. It shows 99% of value, so it's normal. And this green one, which tells about your heart rate or your pulse rate, and the blue one, which shows a representation of your heart, how it is in the visual area, and the red one shows about the last 5 continuous pulse rate that you have got it from it. So functionality, what are all the functionality this particular product has is like you can featurize how you want it. So like you even do it in UI of your phone or anything gadgets which you have certain kind of options in it. And the perfusion index which is given here for the pulse rate, which tells about how your heart functioning is all about, and that is also there. So these are all the factors that you should take it into mind when a company needs to provide the readings. Some inaccurate reading can be caused because of too much of movement, and certain things are there that you have to keep it in your mind. And nowadays the things which are used are far better than the product which is already available there. So this particular product, they have talked about how the things are when it comes to the market, how the people want it. But the real factor is when you develop a system, you will be facing a lot of problems. So the design thinking concept is one we are focusing on right now. So we have different set of steps are there right from the part you analyze how the product has to be, and you have to put in your shoes into it, and you look into the factor what you really wanted at the customer end, because once the product comes out it should target the persons who really want it, because there are a lot and lot of pulse oximeters are already available. So if you're going to be an entrepreneur, or if you're going to be making a system or a design that should come up with a very good brand value, so that it attracts the customer in all aspects. So using our design thinking concept, taking this case study and looking into the prerequisite of what we have seen in the last class, you people have to design a normal one that comes very predominant for the future of pulse oximeter. Thank you.